Accountability means that you own the feedback that you provide. Now, I'm going to split this into negative feedback and positive feedback. Positive feedback is feedback about things that you did well. Negative feedback is feedback about things you didn't do very well. It's not feedback delivered in a negative way. It's feedback delivered about things that you did wrong, bad things that you did. And we don't like to give negative feedback. And there are several reasons. One of them is because we don't want the other person to feel bad. So we don't tell them what they did wrong. That's not helping them. We don't like the awkward feeling of giving that negative feedback. So we don't. By the way, the tenure term has declined. So the amount of time you spend in one job has declined so much that we're thinking, hey, you know what? I don't need to do that. I'm going to kick the can down the road. I'm going to let this be somebody else's problem. And if you want to see an example of the consequences of that, just go research Continental Flight 1713 crash in 1987, and you'll see what the consequences are of kicking the can down the road and not delivering negative feedback. Sometimes we don't do that just to avoid litigation. I'm afraid that they're going to take it the wrong way, my feedback, and they're going to sue me as a result. So you know what? Life's too short. Why do I need to give negative feedback? Well, I want you to think about this. Positive feedback makes you feel better. Negative feedback makes you better. So do you trust me if I only give you positive feedback? Or would you trust me more when I give you negative feedback that would make you better? So, being accountable is giving real feedback, the feedback that the other person needs to hear, not just what they want to hear. Being accountable is also avoiding saying, oh, other people complained to me about you and they said this. Well, if other people complained about you, encourage them, or I should encourage them to go directly to you. But the feedback I'm going to give you is going to be first-hand impression, and I'm going to own it. That's what being accountable means. This was only a part of an episode of The Trust Show. You can watch the full episode on my YouTube channel, The Trust Show, or listen to it on The Trust Show podcast on Apple or anywhere else you listen to your favorite podcasts. Thank you for watching.